Und damit sind wir auch schon wieder zurück mit Trails of Cold Steel 2. Ja. Ich hab Bock, da zu machen. Ich kann auch wieder ein bisschen Stream, aber ich bin da auch noch relativ müde. Ich habe einfach Bock auf mehr auf ein Cozy Game und Kiseki ist halt einfach mein Cozy Game. Ehrlich. So, die Kiseki Games sind so meine Cozy Games. Das ist halt so. Dementsprechend machen wir hiermit weiter. Und ja, ich glaube, das ist nicht so cozy, weil du halt doch sehr viel Fokus haben musst die ganze Zeit. Also vor allem, wenn du halt viel fightest. Wir sind beim letzten Mal so ziemlich mit dem Tutorial eingestartet und so ein Prolog durchgegangen. Und haben dank, ja, Spirit Rain und Divine Night Magie sind wir einfach in die Celtic-Region teleportiert. Um jetzt nach unseren Freunden zu suchen. Weil natürlich Valimar unsere ganzen Freunden die ungefähr die Orte herausfinden kann. Weil sie halt Second Contractors sind. Wir haben auch schon länger nicht mehr. Wir waren bei unserem ersten Field Study Trip waren wir hier. Und ich glaube, da haben wir schon einen ganz bekannten Carrier gesehen. Ah, it's been a while since the last time I was in Celtic. The farmer said things were tense here, but I was expecting worse. Really, it doesn't actually seem that bad, even with the odd armored car here and there. It's probably down evidence of how much this was going in the Alliance's favor. Ah, so they've let it get to the Earths, have they? We should probably start asking around to see if we can get anything out of the Thors talk. Here's hoping someone knows something about the rest of Class 7. Alright, but one warning. I'm sure you don't need to tell me, don't need me to tell you this, but you're pretty high on the Noble Alliance's wanted list. If you're in plain clothing, try not to stand out too much. Otherwise it's all over. Understood? Yep, okay, let's get to work. Ja. Gucken wir uns jetzt mal um die Key Locations. Was haben wir denn hier? Ah, Becky. We know you. Wait, can I be with anything now? Especially the Grand Marker status is. Is that the first uniform? I'm pretty sure I know you from somewhere. Black hair, there's an attitude. Reed, is that you? Becky? You know her? Yeah, we are in the same year at Force. How do you end up here, Becky? Hold up, you're the one that should be explaining yourself first. You can tell me all about that blonde lady here while you're at it. Okay, maybe you should calm down a little first. Give a brief explanation of how it come to visit Celtic. Well, with that for thinking, I don't understand any of that. So basically, you're looking for the rest of Class 7? That's the truth of it. You managed to make it from Force to here on your own, right? Gotta be impressed. Truth is, you secured an escape route for us. That's how I managed to make it all the way here. He was a student working at Class & Co, if I remember correctly. Helped, huh? Does that mean he's not here now? I've got no idea what happened to him after that. It manages to waste time to act all cool. It might be a little insensitive of me to ask right now, but do you have any info about Force or the other students? Having on Class 7 in particular would be a huge help. The girl has kept us over to church. Other than that, if the provincial army don't really care much about us normal students either. Really? I was questioning a fair bit when I first got here, but after that they just let me do whatever. It's probably enough for them just knowing they can keep an eye on you. The second you start acting suspicious, they can swoop in and toss you in the slammer. And you probably see Class 7 as the most suspicious of all. Yeah, no, we have to sleep with one eye open around here. Well, thanks for letting us know, Becky. Just try to lay low for now. Aye aye, that was the plan. Not I've got the motivation to do anything when the Grand Maga is in this state. In this sad state. Ah. Oh, Character Notebook updated. Und ja, wir müssen wieder Character Notes sammeln. Und sie hat 3. Und unaffiliated. Ich wusste nicht, dass die Character Notes Affiliations hier haben. Huh. Interesting. So, wahrscheinlich müssen wir auch zum Good Old Inn wahrscheinlich da rein. Ja, Margaret würde uns wahrscheinlich gut helfen können. Wait a minute. I know those students? What are you doing here with Tola no less? Hello, ma'am. I see things haven't changed much here. Hey, Margaret. You're looking well. Last time we saw each other was when I came for that request, yeah? Been a while. Tola's eyes, shouldn't you be in hiding, young man? The British army was searching for you not that long ago. I seem to suspect us hurt, so we should be fine for now. I hope they will notice us as long as we don't do anything too crazy. Well, if you say so. It's a relief to know you're okay. Are you gonna be staying here? We're actually not sure what we'll be doing for now. More importantly than where we're staying, there's something I'd like to ask you. It explained why he and Thor came to Caldic. So you're searching for your classmates. Based on what we know, they're somewhere around here. You shouldn't happen to have any leads at all, would you? Oh. So I can't say that I do. We barely get anyone new coming in, as it's thanks to all of those drains restrictions. And I would only be able to recognize the students who came with you last time. Oh, that's true. Well, just knowing they aren't staying here is a big help. By the way, we had heard that things were pretty tense here, but seems to be relatively peaceful, from what I can tell. Well, there hasn't been any direct effect on the town itself. Remember that there's fighting going on over near the eastern border, though. Over by Guardia Fortress? Yeah, seems like the Imperial Army is holding their line of defense over there. I saw one of that too. They say the British Army is struggling to break through it. The Twin Dragon Bridge is over that way too, actually. They must be fighting with the troops there. Yeah, well, that's why a lot of us are worried. If they're fighting that close by, then who knows when Caldic will get caught up in it. It is an unfortunate possibility. The Valimar has been doing what they can to prevent the worst, but the British Army doesn't exactly inspire confidence and willingness to keep us safe, you know. One of this war could just be over and done with. I feel you. Oh, thanks for the info, Margaret. You be sure to watch your back, alright? Same to you too. Be careful out there. Ist irgendwas zum Shoppen für uns? Okay. Not much. Gut. So. Ja, Becky meinte, sie ist bei der Church, aber wir haben in der Cutscene schon gesehen, Church.
ここが大市。結構賑わってるわね。
いや、前に比べたら人が少ない気がする。
ああ、こんなもんじゃなかったはずだ。
Come on, just want your carnival, huh? There's no need to resist. You're everything you don't mind. My apologies, but I'm in the middle of doing some work for the church and I happen to be underage too, so... Oh, come on now, don't need to be so quick to say no. Just come to the guardhouse, pour us a few drinks and you'll be fine. We really don't want to come with us though, we do have other options, so open to us. Besides how easy it is to bring a girl like you in, we don't even need a good reason to arrest you. But these guys for real? That's the way to stop them. Hold up, let me handle this one. Goodness me, you wouldn't happen to be soldiers from the British armies, would you? Or? Oh, lucky me, couldn't have asked for a better timing. You see, I was kind of hoping for a teeny tiny favor from you guys. Who are you? We did. Hey, your friends here, right? Yeah, let's roll out some introductions. Hi, Phil. I'm just the average friendly contractor looking for some good business partners, so to speak. After hearing about your valiant accomplishments during this war, I just knew I had to work with you directly. That's why I was kind of hoping you'd put in a good word for me with the head honchos over the guardhouse. Excuse me? And how would you ever do that for a lowly merchant? Are you sure you should be making that assumptions? You could be missing out. I hate to brag, but my reputation's pretty up there. Who knows? You might even get your name out there for introducing me. Oh. Come on, don't let a guy down. Actually, here, maybe this will help you convince you. Thors stepped the soldiers some mirror. Oh, wait just a second. It's fine, it's fine. Think of it as a little gift if you want. It's what to say, fellas. Okay. I've got no reason to turn this gift up down. Where was it? You pass on your name, but I wouldn't hold you my breath. Oh, that's what I like to hear. Oh. Ta-da! Can't maybe press. Tell me though, where did Phil come from? Oh, that's just one of the names I used to go by. But hey, I managed to sort out the out nice and discreetly, right? With like you have definitely earned a name. Thanks for the help, Tova. I thought I was going to have to resort to force, but I'm glad you're able to resolve things without him having to reach for your weapon. No problem. Hey, are you alright, sister? Yes, thank you very much for your help. Queen, what are you doing here? Racine? Ah, another acquaintance of yours. Yeah, she's another fierce like me. Glad to see you safe and sound, Racine. Likewise. You might come into the church, staying here for too long, wait for unwanted attention. Das hast du schon geschafft, Rosine. That's good to me. To you. After they walked to the church, Reen took the time to explain how and why they were in Celtic. So you're searching for the rest of Class 7. I can tell that you've been through some rather trying times. Well, I'm not the only one. Sounds like you had it rough too. You and Becky came together, didn't you? I hear Hugo's the one who told you how to. It's correct, though we did end up splitting from him along the way. I've been taking charge ever since. All while praying as much as possible for everyone else's safety. Any chance you've heard anything about the other students, or maybe even the academy itself? We're trying to figure out as much as we can. Unfortunately, I don't know anything. It's a shame, but the important thing is that you're safe. Actually, on that note, is the British army always this bad? Kinda mess up that they're getting flat out hammered in the middle of the day. Und dann versuchen sie auch noch eine minderjährige... ja. Ich glaube, ich muss nicht weiter dazu sagen, oder? It's a relatively common occurrence, yes. Don't get drunk and start breaking things or take goods from people's stores without paying. It's not as though the merchants can do anything to stop it either. Nobody wants to have their goods requisitioned. Sounds like the soldiers who aren't on the front lines have a lot of free time on their hands. Celtic hasn't been swept up in the battles so far, so yeah. Yeah, be sure to take extra care from you now, Rosine. And make sure to give the soldiers a wide berth. Thank you for your concern. I'll be praying for you to be reunited with the rest of Class 7 soon. Ah, thanks, that makes 2 of us. Alright. So, not only around here. Oh. Fresh vegetable juice. I think we've almost all of the townsfolk at this point. And yet here we are with the Pugaloos. Sure they're already here? Kinda find it hard to believe your friends have gotten by without a single person noticing them. Valimar detected them, so they have to be somewhere in the area. If they're not here in town, then they're on the highway or somewhere else in this general region, right? Hope they're rolling up okay. Hey there, you two seem like you've got time together. How about picking up a copy of the Imperial Chronicle? That worm's got a boatload of handy information. And it comes at a low price of 100 million. Not bad, huh? We push one here, don't we? So good, but we're kind of busy at the moment. Whatever, just take one already. You're gonna regret it if you don't. I mean it's gonna be nothing but regret. Well, I guess it can't hurt. Hey, thanks. Sheesh, you're on a dead sale. Didn't think I've ever seen someone that desperate to sell a newspaper before. Hatte aber auch einen Grund dafür, you will see. You did have a point though. Regarding newspaper is a great way to get a better idea of what's going on. True enough. Let's give it a read. Breaking! The Noble Alliance forces keep winning. The Alliance's work to eliminate rebellious elements all over the country is proceeding smoothly. Very smoothly, in fact. With the latest official announcement reporting that 60% of the country is now under their control. One victory after another. I went to interview some of the soldiers on the ground in the Western Front about the ongoing battles. Saying in a base, it was easy to feel around by the side of countless soldiers and state-of-the-art military airships lined up. I heard much about how superior our alliance's forces were to the rebels in terms of the quality and amount of weaponry and vehicles they have. But seeing them all in person, I finally understood that all I'd heard was completely true. The commanding officer I spoke to had inspiring words about the war itself as well. The upper divisions of the former Imperial Army may have been elite, but they no longer have a good cause to fight for. Now they're simply a disorganized rebel. Furthermore, the beloved General Aurelio Legine and Brigadier General Wallace Bardiers are both heroically fighting on the front lines with their armies at their side. Needless to say, morale is astonishingly high. We, however, do have a good cause to fight for, and because of that, the commander of continued, there's absolutely no chance we will be defeated. Ooh, you read your own words soon enough. Predictions for the future. The Alliance forces seem to have every intention of following through in their mission to wipe out the rebels. With most of their numbers already defeated, the former Imperial Army soldiers remaining have spread throughout the land and in many areas are working with the other rebels to worsen public order. Figures speak for everyone in saying that the complete elimination of such soldiers can come sooner. Society. Former Governor Regnitz formally arrested. The Imperial Governor of Heimdall, called Regnitz, had already been operated on suspicion of treason, but he has now been arrested as a result of increasing evidence proving his guilt. His arrest means that now over 40 members of the Imperial government have been placed under arrest on charges of treason. Even the person leading the investigation was unable to hide his surprise at just how many rebels have been participating in government affairs unnoticed all the time. With more and more members of the reinforcement faction being found to be guilty of similar charges, we shouldn't be surprised if we had many more to arrest in the days to come. Ich muss kurz mal was trinken. I gotta call this a match check. Incident. Beware deception and demonstration. The Army's press office has words of caution in light of the alarming number of demonstration and false reports spreading across the Empire of late. In a latest statement, they warned supporting the former Imperial Army or sympathizing with the actions both constitute as treason. The best thing to do for now is ignore such degenerates. We sincerely trust that all of our readers will take heed of this advice and not pay attention to groundless rumors. Information, train and air travel update. Rail and air travel have gradually begun to resume as a result of the Noble Alliance's actions. However, the number of trains and airships in operation remain limited. And major inspections are being conducted at key stations in the interest of security. Passengers wishing to travel should expect delays. There's always a possibility that public transport will be halted again depending on future developments. Citizens with peerages will have priority when purchasing tickets, allowing them to travel more easily. Certain members of the nobility will enjoy making use of these well-deserved service. Ich glaube, man merkt so langsam einen Bias in dem Reporting und es wird ein Plotpoint sein, dass ja, je nachdem, wer gerade in Elbonia gerade so seine Finger im Spiel hat mit der Regierung, dass da so ein kleiner Ball, dass da den News Publisher ein bisschen ein Bias aufgedrängt wird. The Marquis' dad has been arrested. So all of a sudden the Imperial Army and all the high-ranking reformists are traitors, huh? The Imperial Colony is not even trying to be impartial these days. It's safe to assume that the Alliance has complete control over it. Most likely. It looks like the Alliance is so sure of the victory they're getting things ready for when the war's over. Just how to do it if you want things to go your way. They're the cunning bunch. Huh? There's something stuck on the last page. Ah, you're right. A piece of paper? Is this a map? It looked that way is of the Eastern Highway, but what's with all the random numbers and symbols on it? And more stuff written on the back too. The one who takes the queen holds the king, key to the king. Is there some sort of code? It's gotta be. Please tell me this isn't from who I think it is. It does resemble Finden B, usual weirdness. Looks like nothing's been stolen this time, so I doubt it's him. Huh. The symbols and layout of the map remind me of chess. What do you think, Torvald? Chess? Maybe it does look like a chessboard? But wait, that must mean... Let's assume that these colored letters each represent a different chess piece. In which case, the white Q must represent the queen. Then there's like a B and P representing bishop and pawn. Don't look at me, I don't know anything about the games you people play. All I need to know is that he is onto something. Assuming if he is right, then solving the message is written on the other side shouldn't be too hard. Na, wer hat wahrscheinlich dieses Rätsel geschrieben, wenn es sich um Chess, also um Schach dreht? Yeah, hopefully. On to the highway. It's the best lead we got. Obtain the hand-drawn map. Thank you, dude. So. Dann. Es gibt Second Playthrough Exclusive Shop-Items hier. Ich werde sie mir holen. Ich weiß nicht, ob die nur exclusive sind, weil man sie jetzt schon hier kaufen kann oder ob sie wirklich exklusiv sind. Und das ist Gambler Jack Chapter 2 und Black Records 2. Oh, okay, das habe ich schon. Und die Black Records, auf die werde ich später eingehen. So, wir können gleich mal reingucken. Can you read of this book? It must be really old. It's not exactly in the best of shape either. Oh, that one? Yeah, judging by the way it's bound and general look of it, I'm guessing it's an old history book. It's really strange though. I don't even remember buying it, it was just there in my storage one day. It doesn't seem valuable, so I just stuck it on display for dirt cheap. But hey, maybe you bought it. So, will you be telling your customers they are buying one of the goods? Oh, Celine? And a thing or two about languages of yours are familiar with. Stuff in this book is completely illegible to me. Can't sense anything special coming from it either. Then what is it? Huh. If running away seems like a way, so let's hold on to it for now. So, Books. Kann ich da reingucken? EX Black Records. Ich glaube, ihr versteht, worauf das wieder hinausgeht, ne? Ist ja nicht so, als hätten wir sowas schon mal in Libelle und in Crossbow Arc gehabt. Aber hier, the year 7 of the years rinsed from the art. It was terrible throughout the city. The bane of resistance, unboarded. Oh, ich glaube, ich weiß sogar, über was das hier redet. Ich glaube, ich habe noch ganz gut im Kopf, worüber das geht. Capital that day. Ja, es gibt zwei Sachen, die es sein könnten. Zwei Sachen. Und die ich nicht eingeben werde. Weil eines haben wir schon mal gehört, das andere davon habt ihr noch nicht viel gehört. Fast nicht. Wurde das schon mal erwähnt? Wurde das schon mal erwähnt? Nee, ich glaube, es wurde später erwähnt. Syrup. Gut. Wir haben noch einen Shop. Cool. Ich habe nichts davon, dementsprechend nehme ich das mal mit. Gucken wir mal eher alles später. Ansonsten haben wir theoretisch hier drüben noch den Waffenshop. Aber ich glaube, das sind die Waffen, die wir eh schon haben, oder? Customize Weapon. Jupp, das ist die wir schon, den Stuff, den wir schon haben. Und Slots mache ich erstmal jetzt noch nicht, for reasons. Gut, dann gucke ich gerade nochmal, ob das man kriegen kann. Das ist Gambler Jack, das ist der Reprint. Es gibt noch hier was. Terran, need a farm, East Celtic Highway. Ach stimmt, wir gehen ja East Celtic jetzt raus, ganz genau. You're missing a volume of Gambler Check 2. There's still a chance to obtain the machine. Ah, okay. Ja, ich weiß, wo das ist. Ja. Ups, ich wollte nicht zu dem Character Sheet, zu der Character Page gehen. Ja, danke, ich weiß schon, wer auf wen wir treffen werden.
Sate, 探索開始とい
地図を
くか。
確認しつつ調べてみましょう。
とっとと片付けようぜ。任せろ。
Achso, ich wollte eigentlich nochmal irgendwo Battlescopes kaufen, ne? Mach ich gar noch. Beziehungsweise werden eh gleich nochmal was erledigt.
よし。なんとかなったか。良さそうな宝箱だな。みんな。
チャンスだ。行くぞ。
ありがとうさん。
俺の番だな。もう
ここで終われるかよ。
俺の番だな。行くぞ。
おお、ナイス。
チャンスだ。
任せ。今だ。
参る。チャンスだ。
Also hab ich hab den jetzt nicht
今の
gespammt.
上出来上出来。良さそうな宝箱だな。
せいは。 いは
さて
今だ参る
British Gold.
任せろ
参る
出番だな
チャンスだ行くぞ
よし崩れたぞ今のタイミングとっとと片付出番だなこい
Natürlich Mist
負けら
ist.
れない行くぞ
おお
ナイスナイス
み
今だ
出番だな崩れた
Ich bin confused, wie ich das Nerven so habe.
今の
Vor
タイミ
allem,
ング
dabei hat Thor schon so ein Ding drin, das kaum Statusveränderung kriegen sollte. Ja, ich hoffe, was wir genau der Map von her. Yep. Schwierigen Spot, ja, gibt es. Könnt ihr irgendwo beim Farmers mal rumgucken? Eigentlich gibt es jetzt nichts gerade. Wir haben hier aber Terra. Das ist was Interessantes für uns. Hier gibt es nämlich einen Gambler Jack. Junge Gambler Jack 2.
とっとと片付けようぜ
参るせい今だ
出番だ今だ今
Fishing time.
いいポイントみたいだなそれ
Okay, das wasn't good.
まずまずだなそれまずまずだなそれ
Ich glaube, wir fangen auch mit welchen zum Teil Fische, die wir noch nicht fangen dürfen, weil ja in der Ecke ist da 2 Stück. Weil das, was man zum Teil fangen, entscheidet sich auch nicht dem, was man für eine Rod man hat. Huh. Not key. Here we go. Can't believe it. The message actually pointed us to a key. Hey, this was the spot. First off, the one who takes the queen referred to the bishop in position to take the queen. And the location of the bishop symbol on the map corresponds to right here. Nice to see, we're on the right track. The question now is, where's the lock for this key? They'll say it's the key to the king, but it doesn't mention where the king is. Hold on, there's another note in the chest. The king lurks within his fortress. Take him and your path shall be clear. What chest shenanigans, huh? That's not much different from the riddle we just solved. Yep, I don't see why it would be. Of course, this time is to take the king. All we have to do is figure out which piece on the map can accomplish that. And once we do, let's checkmate for a mysterious friend. Time to get our heads in the game. Ja, ich kenne Chessführer nicht, aber ich weiß aber halt einfach nur, wo die Orte halt sind. Dementsprechend ja. So, ich werde noch mal den Birdie da hinten holen zum Scannen. Bevor ich das vergesse.
Mina! Yoshi!
Ah nee, du hast doch schon gescannt.
Mai! Chance da!
Deban da na!
Mai!
Makaseru! Kuzureta ze!
行くぞ戦闘終了
Ja gut, ich habe jetzt noch mal. Ah! Da wirklich das Scope wieder. Safe to say, this is where the message was pointing to. It just has to be it. It's locked. Let's try out that key we just found. Yeah, lock the door using the old key. Bingo. That was easy. I'm betting the one responsible for this riddle is inside. There's someone inside at any rate. I have a suspicion on who it is too. Ready to go in now? Yep. I mean, take a guess. It's Makias.
たどり着いたな
この声って
やっぱりマキアス
Finally! Wir haben den ersten Mangler 7 gefunden.
信じていたよ君なら必ず暗号を解いてここにたどり着くとねその思ったより元気そうで何よりだうわあ君落ち着きたまえよかったマキアス無事でいてくれてこうしてまた会えてあの時は本当にもうダメかとリーン君ってやつは僕もみんなだってあの場で倒れるつもりはさらさらなかったさお互いに必ず生きて戻るそう約束したはずだろう君はそれを守っていてくれただから僕も守ることができたただそれだけのことさ
Lass es nicht so einfach klingen. Ihr seid worden ja ziemlich bredouille, not gonna lie.
マキアスああそうだなまったくしっかりしたまえだがありがとうまた会えて本当に嬉しいよ
うん締めっぽいのはその辺にしときなさいよね
セリーヌ
Ich würde so wie einfach nur sagen, so, nee, und das so still talking cat, sie sagte gar nicht.
それにあなたは確か遊撃士のああここまでずっと手助けしてくれたんだ
ちゃんと会うのはカレイジャス以来か改めて遊撃士協会所属トバル・ランドナーだ早速だが情報交換といこうじゃないか
You of course know everything up to you flew off aboard Valimar last month. As soon as you left, did you receive some very unexpected help from none other than the courageous. The courageous, huh? Was this Kanal on board? Yeah. Your dad set on fighting the Asher Knight, no matter what the consequences. Doing some in our deaths, I think we're ready to accept that. Well, before we could even make the choice, we suddenly heard a booming voice from up above. It shouted, "Now's not your time to fall with honor in battle, not when you have dreams left to fulfill. Flee and live to fight another day." There was a voice and none other than Viscona said. Did I sound like him? Yep, that it does. We did hesitate at first, but then we resolved to take his advice and escape. Thanks to the courageous drawing his attention, we were able to avoid being pursued by the Ashen Knight. And splitting into 3 groups, we led from Twister as fast as we could. Do you have any idea what happened to the courageous after that? I'm afraid not. It flew off with the knight in pursuit. Haven't seen or heard from it since. I hope everyone on board is alright. You're talking about a Radiant Blade Master. I'd be more worried for the Ashen Knight. Probably. So he escaped to chaotic. Essentially. I managed to escape with Fee and Elliot. Not sure how the others were split up though. Really? They're here too? They're hurt at the moment, but yes. The market manager in Celtic proposed we use the Swindon as a hideout, so we've been staying here the past month. It's been enough to help us look into a way to turn this country around, as well as try and find any information we could that would lead us to you. Well, you found me. Sounds like you have been busy. Look who's talking. Kinda imagine going through what you did and seeing your sister and Princess Alphine taken from you like that. No, that none of us would hesitate for a second to help you rescue them. Thanks, Marcus, I appreciate it. So you were the one who made us riddles, right? Was the kid selling us the newspaper in on it? You're correct on both counts. Received a report from a reliable source in town that said someone resembling Green had been spotted. I could have probably chosen a simpler method to get your attention, but what's done is done. Only you would make us run around solving a riddle using chess metaphors. You sure this isn't Phantom Thief Beast influence rubbing off on you? Okay, less probably or more definitely should have chosen the simpler method. Oh no, passt doch. Regardless, I can hardly wait to tell Elliot and Fee that you're safe. They'll be as overjoyed as I was once they found out. Do you know where they went? Yeah, they're out for trying to find a way to head further east along the border with Crossbow. We want to go to what remains of Garrelia Fortress. Garrelia Fortress? Oh yeah, Margaret did say there were soldiers from the Imperial Army over in that area. Yeah, they're using the Brewing Crown near where the fortress used to be as a base at the moment. Specifically, Lieutenant General Greg's division is stationed there. The 4th Armor Division, oh, well, you couldn't ask for a better last line of defense. You trying to get in contact with them, Larry? Precisely, we believe that might help us find some way to turn things around. And while they're out, I'm just staying here and provide backup by acting as a liaison. It won't be long before they give the next periodic update. You can embrace them on the situation and arrange to meet when they do. Got it? I guess there's some free time until then. Do you know if there's anything more we can do around here? I'd hate to sit and do nothing. How about we head back to town? I want to have a good look at the surrounding area and see if there's any info I can pick up. Sounds like an excellent idea. Let's head to Celtic. And we have Marcus with us. Obwohl ich viel viel mit mir hätte, aber hey. I need my Dodge Tank. Aber Marcus auch okay. Speaking of Marcus, was kommst du? Ach, Iron. Actually did go with Taurus. Den Open Setup mache ich dann gleich. Ich wollte ihm nur erstmal ein Main geben für die ersten paar Fights. Bleiben erstmal bei dem Link. Auch wenn er mit Markias auch noch nicht viel hat. Feels like we're wasting right over time by sitting here and waiting for Elliot and Fee to get in contact with us. Okay, let's go see how things are in town.